And there he is, wearing that red hat. No, it's not for Cincinnati, it's for Cesar. 18-year-old Cesar Diaz, Palmdale, California, ready to make his ring walk for the first time as a professional. He's
making his professional debut and hailing from Palmdale, California. Here is Cesar Omar Diaz.
How much leverage Diaz gets on every punch. He really does look like a really finely tuned offensive machine early on.
Body work upstairs and a big, another big
that
shot
left to the
that's
body.
hurting.
I'm surprised Duenas stayed standing, and kudos to Duenas. He's come out firing, and he's landed some shots of his own.
Mendoza will be looking very closely.
Oh, that was a nice right to the solar plexus from Duenas. Duenas is, if he's going to go down, he's going to go down swinging, and I tip my cap to him.
Cajones coming in from Duenas. Monterrey.
And what I like about Duenas, when he does fire back, it's not just one shot at a time. He's putting his punches together. Just doesn't have the snap that Diaz has on his punches. Diaz delivers every shot with so much more leverage.
Diaz, as Avril Lavigne once sang, he was just a skater boy. That's what he was as an 8-9-year-old kid, messing around the streets. The dad said, stop skating, get into the gym, go do something. He didn't want to play other sports. He said, what about boxing? And that's been ever since. Look at that skating coordination has helped him out because he is just,
he's
got good.
He's got good balance.
You know, that was a beautiful sequence right there. He dug to the body and he moved his head and he was able to slip a few punches.
2 punches.
Yeah, Diaz does a very nice job of staying disciplined, of punching and moving his head, and that's
David Mendoza steps in, protects the fighter in Duenas. Cesar Diaz in his pro debut on the eve of his 19th birthday gets the 3rd round stoppage. And of course, our security blanket, Linus in Philadelphia watching. You're watching Cesar Diaz take on Jose Naranjo.
And Naranjo, if you take a look at his record, lost 3 in a row, 4 of his last 5, but all of those last 3 were against undefeated foes, including Hector Tanajara Jr., who stopped him in 1.
That was on the Canelo Cotto card. And here he is loading up is Diaz.
And Beto, he's switch hitting here. Most of those big left hands came out of the southpaw stance.
Yeah, but the left is doing some damage to Naranjo right now.
And he's doing this in front of Golden Boy President Eric Gomez, who just sat down, and Golden Boy matchmaker Roberto Diaz. And they have a keen eye on Cesar Diaz right now.
I like those uppercuts. He switched him up. He was landed with the left and with the right. And I like how when he lands a punch, he changes his foot position and then gets off from a different angle. He never just squares up in front of his opponent.
Is that more of an advanced technique?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you'd be surprised. I mean, there's some fighters out there who are top 10 contenders that don't do that. They get away with it because they're super tough and they've got heavy hands, and that's just what they do. They stand in front of you and grind you down, but the expert way to do it is to continually change your foot position when you're on the inside.
He is managed by Joel Diaz, no relation. Trained by Sam Contreras. Tonio Diaz also in the corner tonight. I mean, getting quality sparring in the Coachella Valley.
Oh, yeah.
And you're seeing the results.
Yeah, having the Diaz brothers in your corner and having Joel manage you, that's a lot of experience there. They have so much combined boxing experience in and out of the ring to impart to a young man like this.
Heavy shots being landed by Diaz here in the 2nd round. 19-year-old from Palmdale, looking good. Over. The fight has been stopped. Naranjo's corner has stopped it.
Doc, you want to come on over to the corner?
They're actually here, Rudy Barragan has the microphone. They want the doctor to come check out Naranjo. As the fight has stopped, the corner for Naranjo has stopped it. He stays on his stool, doesn't come out for the 3rd round. And Cesar Diaz, the 19-year-old who was just getting warmed up, is now 3-0 with 3 KOs in his career.
And Naranjo took a beating in that 2nd round.
Palmdale, California, and Aguascalientes, Mexico, Cesar Omar Diaz.
There he is. Cesar Diaz is now 3